Highest common factor. You are looking for highest of common factors. So how do you do this? If you want to get the highest common factor of any number, it is very simple. There are two methods I will be sharing with you, and we are going to look into one very well. Now, the first method is, if you have two or more numbers and you want to look for the highest common factor, you can first write out the factors of each number. After writing out the factors, you can just circle the common factors then the highest number of the common factor is what? Is your highest common factor. But this method sounds very simple, but when you are dealing with really big numbers, you might not be able to list out all the common factors. So let me share with you another method, which is write out the prime factors. And to do that, just flashback in our video when we discuss prime factors. You'd see that it is a very easy stuff when you are dividing with prime factors until you get to 1, and that's all. You are going to have all your prime factors laid out. So when you write out your prime factors, and then you pick the common one. So in this case, you are not having just common factor, but you are having common prime factors. So after having the common prime factors, then you just do what? You multiply. So you multiply, and then you have your highest common factor. This is as simple as that. Now, let's pick some example to explain all this better. We have, let's say we have 30 and we have 96. 30 and 96. So firstly, we want to look for the prime factors. To look for the prime factor, you have to start dividing with prime numbers. Here it is very obvious that we can divide 30 by 2. And when we divide 30 by 2, it will give us 15. You can divide 15 by 3, because if we use our method to check for if 3 can divide 15, we say 15 is what? 1 plus 5, and that is 6. So say 15 divided by 3 is 5. Then 5 divided by 5 is what? 1. So what are the prime factors of 30? Is 3, 2, 3, and 5. Say 30 is equal to 2 times 3 times 5. What of 96? 2 would divide this. When 2 divide this, 2 divide 9, we have 4, remainder 1. Then 2 divide 16, we have 8. 2 will divide this and give 2, 4, 24. 2 would also divide this and give 1, 2. 2 will divide this to give 6. 2 will divide 6 to give 3. And 3 will divide 3 to give 1. So what are the prime factors of 96? 96 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So it's as easy as that. Then let's look for the common prime factors. 2 is here. 2 is also here. 2 is here. 2 is also here. 3 is here. 3 is also here. So we have 4 more 2's here, but since there is no 2 here, so there's nothing to do to them. They are not part of the common factor, because when you add all of them, because you have a 2 here, you find out that you are going to have error. So you only pick one number here to one number here. And if you see 5 is here, 5 is not here, so it's not part of the common factor. So what are the common factors of 30 and 96? That is, common factors are 2 and 3. 2 and 3. So highest common factor would be what? 2 times 3. So it will give us 6. So highest common factor in this case is what? 6. Let's take one more example. What if we are having 720 and 144? All you have to do is this. Let's start with 720. Divide 720 by 2. It gives 3, remainder 1, 6, and 0. By another 2, you have 1, remainder 1, 8, and 0. By another 2, you have 0, remainder 1, 18, that is 9 and 0. Another 2, you have 45. You can divide 45 by 3 because 4 plus 5 is 9 and 3 would divide 9. Remember our divisibility theory. So 3, you have 1, bring 1 here, you have 5. This can also be divided by 3, you have 5, and 5 to get 1. These are the prime factors here. So for this, you can divide it by 2, which is 7, because 0 here, bring 1 to this place at 14 is 7 and 2. This can also be divided by 2 to give 3, bring 1 here, you have 6. And this by 2, divide 3 by 2, you have 1, remainder 1. So 1 here, making 8. And this by 2 would give you 9. You have 3. It will give you 3, and another 3 will give you 1. So it is as simple as that. Now let's write it out so that we can pick the common factor, the common prime factor. This is 720 and this is 144. We have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. This is just what is here. We bring it out. Then this 2, 2, 2, 2. 2 in 4 places. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So let's circle. Those are common. We have 2 here and here. 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 We have 3 here and here. We have 3 here and here. Actually, it does not have to be laid side by side. It's not a must. So now let's look at the common factors. This is 2 in 4 places. The same thing as 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. So the answer is 144. Or we can decide to write it in index, where we have 2 in 4 places. This is 2 raised to power 4 times 3 in 2 places, 3 raised to power 2. It's all correct. So practice these questions, they will help you a lot.